Hi guys, welcome to this week's Lift Talky Bit. I hope you're all really well and that you've enjoyed the big build. This week you may have guessed that we've been talking about fishing and how some of Jesus's first disciples were fishermen. Now I'm wondering, do any of you enjoy fishing? Have you ever actually caught a fish? Fishing is a brilliant sport, and if you have ever been fishing and caught a fish, you know how fantastic that feeling is of excitement when you catch one. One of the things that makes fishing such a great sport is that it doesn't matter how old you are. You can be young, you can be old, you can be a boy, you can be a girl. It doesn't matter. You can still be brilliant at fishing. So, what does it take to be good at catching fish? First of all, you need to be properly equipped. You can't just hang out by the river with a stick with a piece of string and hope that you're gonna catch a fish, can you? No! If you're serious about fishing, you'll need to make sure you've got all the right equipment. So you'll need a rod with a reel, you'll need a fishing net, you'll need bait, you'll need a hat in case it's sunny, you'll need an umbrella in case it's raining, you'll need a seat, you'll need sandwiches, you'll need coffee or tea, something hot in case it's cold. The next thing you'll need to know is that you can't just sit around talking with your friends about fishing or reading fishing magazines and expect to catch any fish. You have to go where the fish are to catch the fish. That's a lot of fish to say in one sentence, isn't it? Finally, if you want to be good at catching fish, you've got to learn patience. Sometimes the fish just aren't biting. I guess that's the main reason I was never very good at fishing. I thought I could catch a fish the minute I sat down and threw the reel out, cast my line, see, using the proper lingo and everything, and as soon as the float hit the water, I'd catch a fish. It doesn't work like that. You've got to have patience. One day, Jesus was walking along the seashore and he saw two brothers, Peter and Andrew. Now, Jesus knew that they made their living by fishing, so he called out to them, "Follow me, and I will show you how to fish for people." Do you know what they did? They laid down their fishing nets and they followed Jesus. Jesus wants you and me to fish for people too. That means that he wants us to tell others about what he has done for us and what he wants to do for them. But what does it take to be a fisher of people? First, we need to be properly equipped. We need to know what the Bible teaches and learn how to share it with others. Next, we need to remember that we can't just sit around reading the Bible and talking about fishing for people and expect them to bring them to Jesus. We have to go out where people are and tell them about Jesus. Finally, we need to learn a bit of patience. Everybody we tell about Jesus isn't going to believe. Some people just won't be interested. But we can't ever give up. We just have to keep telling people about Jesus and let Jesus take care of the rest. If we do these things, we can really become fishers of people like Jesus wants us to be. If you think there is a great feeling of excitement in catching a fish, just imagine how exciting it is bringing someone to Jesus. Okay, so I'm going to end with a quick prayer. So what I'd like you guys to do is get into an attitude of prayer, and that can be, as I always say, that can be hands open, hands together, eyes open, eyes shut, however you do it. Okay? So, dear Jesus, help us to become fishers of people. Help us to tell others what you have done for us and what you want to do for them. Amen. And now I'm going to hand back over to Mark. Mark?